Hi, my name is Jake Woonton, and for my self-tape, I wasn't really sure what to do, so I'm going to take you on a journey of when I first wanted to become an actor and just how I've progressed since then. So when I must have been 13 or 14, I started to do magic tricks at school, and that was like the first time I was really entertaining an audience. It was only like a small thing at the time. What I loved about magic was like the reactions I got from audiences, and I think just the entertainment side of me stemmed from me just simply doing magic tricks. Around this time, I was a part of a creative writing club at school, and I just loved creating my own stories and just telling my stories. Well, I say tell, performing my stories to the rest of the group. The teacher that ran the creative writing club saw my theatrical character, and funny enough, there was auditions for the that year's drama production, and she said I should just go for it. I was reluctant at first, but I was like, I'll give it a shot. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? When I tell you, I felt so awkward, like walking into that audition space, like seeing all the other, well, drama enthusiasts, and like they had all their individual groups, and I was just stood by myself, like just looking around at all these people, and I don't know, I felt like I just didn't belong there. It was a weird feeling. But I somehow managed to get into the production, and we went on to perform in the Barbican, that whole event, and it was a small start, but it was obviously the start of something much bigger. All right, flash forward a year later, and after a Christmas production, it was now the summer production, and we was able to perform in Stratford East actually, and it was the first time me being in a professional theatre, like the whole space. And I remember before going on that stage, I was so nervous. I didn't even have a massive role. I was a part of an ensemble group, but I was shaking. Like I really like, when you have knobbly knees and stuff like that. Oh, I was sweating. Oh, it was. Oh, you just don't forget those feelings. You just don't forget those feelings of being on stage for the first time, and it was like, oh, it was something. And then a few days after the performance, I was just at school, and one of the drama teachers caught me in the corridor, and she had the biggest smile on her face, and she then told me that our school was one of the few schools to actually go on to have the opportunity to perform in the National Theatre. It was amazing. Like, it was generally the best experience ever. Unlike Stratford, before going on stage, I felt so excited. I didn't feel nervous at all. Part of me felt a bit cocky. I'm not gonna lie. I was jumping. I was looking at everyone. What are you shaking for? Like, but of course, I knew we was all gonna smash it. We went on that stage and we did what we did best, and we blew it. Blew it in a good way, of course. Yeah, and then me just as a performer, just the confidence just skyrocketed. I just felt so comfortable being on stage. But then COVID hit. I didn't do any performances for a long time. And now last year and this year, I managed to focus on my A levels and do well in them. And I also joined the youth theatre for the first time in my life. And it was just being surrounded by like-minded individuals was just, it just feels so amazing. I mean, I use that word a lot, but it's true. And I also started to try and make my own film, see if test my waters on that, test my writing abilities, see what directing's like. And this journey, like I've done poetry before. I've read out extracts from my own writing. I'm writing a novel. Now I'm just flexing. But like it's crazy to think like at the start, being in that community, I just felt like I didn't belong. I felt so awkward. I felt shy. I felt scared. And to now, just constantly just surrounding myself in it, it's just like it's crazy. Like it's just to think of what I was back then to now. It's just wow.